I'm Em and you're watching Swig Talk.
My name is Yola Chen and I go to Port Moody Secondary.
I'm Emily and I'm in grade 12 at Riverside Secondary School in Port Coquitlam, British Columbia.
It's Kaylee Miller and I go to New Westminster Secondary School.
I go to EC Jury High School, which is in Ontario.
I was actually born in China, so I immigrated to Canada when I was in grade 2.
I like normal teen stuff.
And I love basketball, that's my favorite sport.
Very involved in sports. Tennis is my game.
On Sundays, I take cheerleading.
Go on the computer a lot.
My favorite color is yellow and purple.
I like talking to people.
In my spare time, I just love to talk.
I like to talk to my friends a lot, and that's mostly what I do. And I like to draw.
I'm really involved in journalism and in social justice.
I like volleyball. Football's nice too.
I have a part-time job, so most of my days are spent working.
I plan to go into journalism for quite a while.
I'd like to host my own talk show one day.
But I do want to do something in like fashion or makeup or something.
Oh, I want to be a kindergarten teacher, so I'm going for ECE.
I plan to be a lawyer.
I have a volleyball scholarship for Acadia University, and then hopefully from there going to play on the national team.
I've always thought of being a teacher, and helping out others.
I want to be a journalist.
One thing I always hope to pursue during my lifetime is, like I said, giving back to my community.
I think what I really want to accomplish is leaving this world a better place than it was when I came to it.
I would like to accomplish happiness.
I definitely want to be able to say that I've made a difference in someone's life, whether that be in the career that I want to pursue, which is massage therapy, and the main reason I want to go into that is to help people feel better.
Okay, life as a teen is crazy, complicated, stressful, fun, and exciting.
It's not easy being a teen, let's put it that way.
I think we don't get enough credit for all the things that we go through and the things that we may think about. I think most adults perceive us as so immature and incapable of doing a lot of things that we really are.
Probably not living up to expectations and letting people down is probably one of the things I'm most concerned about kind of in my life.
I'm afraid of not succeeding. My family is very tight on grades and everything like that.
Go through having to manage our appearance, there's peer pressure, there's romance, there's trying to balance school and trying to get good grades, but also trying to discover who you are. And having all those things and having to try and balance them all, it's one of the toughest things, and I'm pretty sure any girl could say that, any boy could say that as well, because we all go through the same things. We are teenagers, so.
I guess failure or not accomplishing my goals is kind of the thing that's always in the back of your head.
I think I'm really afraid of getting tied down and not realizing my full potential. I don't want something to happen that will sort of stop the path that I'm on and that will make it so that I can't realize all of my dreams.
I'm afraid of getting tied down to a job that I do not want to do.
Being able to do what I want in life, getting stuck at some stupid dead-end job or being a server for the rest of my life. I want to have a good career.
I'm actually really scared if I lose my family, because they really mean a lot to me, and they're really I'm really tight with my mom, and I can't imagine a day without her.
To be honest, I'm scared of my dreams. It sounds kind of funny because I would like to pursue them so badly, but you always get people telling you that maybe your dreams are too much to accomplish, that maybe you can't do them because they seem so unrealistic. But that's one of the things I say to girls, is that if you have a passion, why not pursue it? You only have one life to live, so might as well get the life that makes you the happiest, right?
The biggest challenge of being a teenager is finding out what you're going to do after you're not a teenager anymore.
Appearance is a huge one. It's definitely a huge one. And I have known people in my school who've gone through the whole anorexia thing, and even if it doesn't go to such extreme measures, I think every teenage girl has issues with their body. It's a common thing, and whether you're too skinny, you're too big, there's never a right balance, it seems like.
There's a lot of pressure to live up to other people's expectations. not even your pressure from within, it's pressure from the outside. I think that there's a lot of stress to be what your parents want you to be, or be what your friends want you to be, or what your teachers want you to be. And it's sometimes hard to find within all those outside pressures to find what you want to be for yourself.
I think there's like many. I'm sorry, there's many.
Gossip. Girls not being able to keep their mouths shut. I think that's a really big problem in high school. It's something that every girl deals with. The best way to get rid of it is just avoid it. Don't be a part of it. Don't spread the rumors. If somebody's talking about you, who cares? Just brush it off your shoulder.
Only teen pressure is on the rise, or if it's not already a big issue. Drinking, drugs, sex is also a big one too. It's just your friends, the pressure. You need to be true to yourself and be able to stay strong and everything like that. So definitely teen pressure.
A lot of teens that are trying to be something they're not because of what others are telling them, and I don't think that's really good.
I see a lot of peer pressure. Like, I see my friends being pressured to do stuff that, like, sometimes they don't always want to do. Like, that's with everybody, like drugs and everything.
Decision to do with like drugs and sex and like boys and stuff.
I was kind of self-conscious when I was younger, but kind of growing up and having the same friends throughout, I've seen, like, me myself, I've become more comfortable with myself. But like, I've seen people go down the wrong path, and like, it's really upsetting to see. But like, I think one of the main things that kept me grounded was sports.
I like to seem confident, I do, but definitely there are times when, you know, I look at myself and I realize that there are things that could be better realistically, but I mean, that's in the ideal world and perfect world, I guess. But you know, I'm fine with myself, and I think that definitely took a lot of time and a lot of effort, but it's worth it.
Understand that there's so much more to the world, and then be encouraged to go pursue everything else that is out there.
Just follow your passion and think, wake up every morning and say, I can't wait to do this into my life. I can't wait to take this day and take one step closer to accomplishing what I want to do. So
if you have drama with your friends, it's really good to get it out and off your chest, because if you hold on to grudges, it just builds up, and it's just extra stress in your life.
I've been given advice from my good friend. She'd always tell me to be yourself and don't let anybody tell you like you're not good enough or anything like that.
Live it to the fullest. You only get 1 year to be like each like age, whatever. So like, live it up, be who you are, and that's it. You know, life is amazing. You just gotta do a lot of stuff fun in it. You know?
If you stay true to who you are, you'll be a much happier person, and just positivity will revolve around you. So staying true to yourself, be who you are, don't try to be someone else.
And it's interesting to reflect on a day after it's over and to think how blessed I am to live the life that I'm living. I mean, in the day I'd complain about such insignificant things, and at the end of the day, to just reflect on that is important, and to realize that I am extremely fortunate to have the people who are around me, and to basically live the life that I'm living.
'Cause we're never as young as we are.